Hey y'all, welcome back to the Cove. I'm your host, Nicole,
I'm your other host, Corey.
and we are here for another fun episode. Are you ready for the topic of the night?
It's a good one.
Can I say it or you want to say it?
I mean, go ahead.
How about on the count of three? You both say it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. The
Blame
blame game.
That was lame.
I put the in front of it. The blame game.
That's a good topic.
It's, man, like we could probably go on for a long time because I will say that we have so much fun doing this, but our producer wants to kill us half the time.
I think he's over us sometimes.
It's
all the time.
Can we blame him for all of this nonsense?
Right now, we're blaming him because we're late on airing.
I'm kidding. That's true. That is true. That's true. But
that's actually our
but
fault.
The blame game. So let's jump into it, Court. Well, first off, good week, bad week.
Great week.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
A great week.
It's hot. It's been like super hot, and I'm going to complain about that until
I work outside for a living, so I kind of blame somebody for how hot it is.
Well,
all day, every day.
I work inside, and it was.
We're not
going to go there.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out.
I love it. So I love this topic because there's so many instances in the Bible. But before we jump into that, we both have kids.
We do.
We have some snots.
We do.
Let's just be real. No,
Mine have a nickname.
Yours is hilarious because your last name. But go ahead. What is the nickname?
Mine are the feral Franklins.
I love them. I do love them. They're so feral.
They are feral. They're a lot of energy.
You know, whenever they come on campus.
Well, stop giving them candy, and they'll stop coming to your office.
But
I'm blaming you again.
I'm trying to blame. I'm trying to come up with something to blame.
It's pastor's fault for providing the candy.
Yeah, I love that.
So the blame game works there.
No, that's so true. But we both have children, and how many times have you heard, it wasn't me?
All the time. Or someone else did it.
Oh, yeah. But you're the only one sitting in the room, and you are telling me, I'm sorry, your brother's asleep down the hall, but you're still blaming your brother. Yeah. Right? Like, come on.
I've got one that shoves snack wrappers in the couch.
Whose fault is it?
Never his.
No.
Never his, but he's the one that eats them. The most.
How can you tell? I'm just kidding.
You know, he's always
no,
got
I get it. I get it. But I love it because kids are, they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to disappoint mom and dad, or they don't want to, let's just straight up get in trouble.
Get in trouble.
They don't want mama to take the flip-flop off.
The chula? Is that how you say it?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. We were learning Spanish
before earlier. I was trying to learn what flip-flop was in Spanish.
Then I was told I can't roll my R's, so I'm not even going to try. So I want to point out in the Bible, let's talk about humanity's first finger pointing. Can you guess? Can you guess who that would be? Just name two people.
Well, considering it was only two.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Bingo.
Did I win?
Bingo. So let me set the stage.
Yeah.
For the Adam and Eve situation. So we have what we call, so in Genesis 3:12 is the prime story, and I'm going to read the story really quickly to you. The woman, and this is from Adam. This is Adam speaking. Mm-hmm. The woman who he's talking to God.
Yeah.
The woman who you gave to me. Or I'm sorry, gave to be with me, not to me, gave to be with me. She gave me of the tree. He's talking about the fruit.
The fruit,
right?
That he ate. Yeah.
The forbidden fruit. And like whenever I hear about the forbidden fruit, a lot of people say apple, whatever. They say, not always, but I mean, people will refer to it as an apple. I mean, that thing was probably bedazzled. Remember in like the late 90s, early 2000s, the bedazzler where you can bedazzle your jeans or your shirt.
So my 12-year-old bedazzles everything right now.
Let me tell you, like I had a bedazzler and you bedazzled all the things. But I could picture this fruit, right? Like this, it had to be appealing. Glistening. It was the only one that you could not eat in the Garden of Eden was this beautiful. I mean, it probably had like doves around it singing, like like out of Snow White, right? The little birds coming out.
Yeah.
But it said here, she gave me of the tree, and I ate it. So I mean, okay. He took responsibility, or we can say accountability.
He ate it.
But let's talk about the characters here. We have Adam, who's the blame shifter.
Shifts his blame to Eve because that's who.
Okay, so got. Eve. Okay, so but let's go back. Who's the number one scapegoat
he
in this one?
God first.
God's first.
Because
you gave with me, right? Like you gave this woman to me.
Yeah, I give you my rib.
Yep.
You gave me this woman.
Yep. And then he
gave me this beautiful, glistening,
crystalled fruit,
something,
blingy fruit. And he blames Eve. And what does Eve do? In verse 13, she's like, the serpent. The serpent told me to do it, right?
So she blames someone too.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So it's like that chain of, kind of like our kids, right?
It starts at one.
Oh, hey, so I have 3 boys, Noah, Cooper, and Finn. And, you know, Noah will blame Cooper. And then Cooper's like, but it was Finn. And Finn's like the baby, so who's he going to blame? It's like that cycle, right? The dog or whatever, the fish. But how easy in life is it for us to pass blame and not take responsibility? It's the blame game. And then another example in the Bible is Aaron and the golden calf. Blaming the crowd, right? Here's Moses. He's been gone for a hot minute on Mount Sinai. You know, God's downloading the 10 Commandments. You know, I'm sure this tablet's beautiful, right? Like it's downloading. This tablet's beautiful, and he comes down, and you know, the children, the Israelites are worshiping a golden calf.
Cow.
And then you know, in true fashion, Abraham's like, bro, like I'm angry. Like I've been up here spending time with God for you people to bring down, you know, the word from heaven. And you're down here doing what?
Melting your gold.
Dude. Oh, but Aaron, right? Let's talk about this though. Aaron blamed the crowd. You know, these people, man, these people, they begged me to do this. So I just threw the gold that they collected into the fire and poof, look what came out. A golden calf, intricately designed. Perfect. From the fire itself. Come on, bro. You know you were chiseling, right? You were doing this and you allowed this to happen, right? But he didn't take responsibility because he was put in charge.
Of something,
He was put in charge of that. But I find it interesting that, you know, just in our lives, we put blame. And sometimes the sad part is we put blame on God.
We blame him for everything.
We do. No, we do. And I mean, I'll give you a personal story. Okay. Whenever my ex-husband and I were married in 2002, I had some medical problems and the doctors gave me 1% chance of getting pregnant. And so, you know, I've had surgery and, you know, not to go into like detail, but, you know, it's all about the reproductive system. And I was given 1% chance. That's that window. And that was within 3 months, 3 to 6 months, I think. You have that amount of time after you have the surgery. You have this window to get pregnant. So, okay. Wanted to be a mama, you know, just every girl, right? Every young girl, that's your dream to have a family. I did get pregnant. So excited. And I was like, yes, you know, but I will tell you, I praise God through that because I was able to get pregnant, even though the doctor said 1% chance. And
there's no chance of getting it.
And once this time has gone, that chance is 0. So ended up pregnant. So excited. But I ended up having a miscarriage. And it was so heartbreaking. And I had friends around me, people in my life, you know, getting pregnant, having babies. And I'm just going to be 100% raw with you, right? Here I am going to church, you know, Christian girl, doing everything right. And then some of the people that I knew were total opposite of me. Yet here I am. I lost a child.
So who do you blame?
Honestly, I'm not going to sit there and say I blame God 100%. Because I praised God because I was able to get pregnant. But I started blaming myself. Is there something wrong with me? Right? My body absorbed this baby, right? Like what's that look like? And I'm not looking for like, you know, sob story thing, but this is real life and reality.
It happens.
And, you know, what did Bill, our producer, say? He quoted something before the podcast started.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's not about me. And so there was a lot of blame. And ultimately, I was blaming myself. What did I do wrong? Right? I was looking around, going, friends, they're having successful pregnancies. One was not even married, right? And I'm married, and I'm doing all the right things, right? Yeah. But what does that look like? And how easily is it for somebody in my situation to say, God, why? Why did you do this to me? Why, blaming him for that.
Him for what happened to you. Yeah.
Right. Why? And I know personally with your story, right? Like you lost your mama at a young age. That question is why? Who do you blame, right?
I immediately blamed him.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, when I was 9, I made myself sound old. This happened in 1986.
Oh, and by the way, Corey's birthday's tomorrow, so
let's not say that. I turned the big 4-9.
40 years ago.
40 years ago, literally.
40 years ago.
I think Abraham Lincoln mentioned that. 4 scores. That's how I feel.
You were born during his time?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just kidding.
But no, I blamed him. I hated God. I hated everybody around me. Yeah. I just, why would you take my mom from me? I'm 9.
Yeah.
She's a single mom of 3 kids. Why does she deserve this? So I spent most of my time just hating him and questioning him and blaming him.
But you could say, why does she deserve this? But why do I deserve this? Why do my siblings deserve this? Right?
Yeah, and then we went separate ways. Siblings, me and my older sister stayed together. My younger sister went a different direction. So you were like, why did you break my family apart? Yeah. Or why did you send me to these people's house to live? There was always that question, the blaming of why. And
no, I get it, and that's human nature, right?
It is.
And I will say, in both of our situation with loss, right, different, right? You lost a parent, I lost a child.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. You lose.
It's still a loss.
But you can lose an uncle, an aunt, a cousin, a friend, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It is okay.
It is okay. And it's okay to question, but I will tell you, we will have those answers when we get to heaven.
I agree with
that. We can ask those questions when we get to heaven. And I promise you, God will say, you weren't to blame, right? This was all in my plan. I find it quite, that's like that coping mechanism.
It is. I found the closer I got with God and the more I learned about him, the more I forgave. Yeah. And then the blame shifted back to, regular life.
I love that. And I will say something that the pastor mentioned this past week in his sermon. Jesus says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Yep. Right. And I look at that going, you can blame him all day long for stuff. He's never going to turn his back.
No.
And he's just going to embrace us. And we're going to get through it, right? And we learn from those. We learn from that. And guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. And who knows what we're going to blame? So who can we blame? Corey, it's always going to be on you.
It's always something.
I know, but I love this, and I think the encouragement is it's okay. It's okay to have those questions. It's okay to, but always know that God has our back. Oh, yeah. In whatever trial that we go through, He is going to see us through that. Right. And we can blame, but I will say, kids are the best. They blame, like you, I literally saw you do that. I literally saw you punch your brother.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it.
Yeah. I got
but
one
did
of
you?
Those. Did you?
Yeah. But did you? No, but I do. I love this. I love this conversation. We can go deeper and deeper in the stories that we're going to come out of this podcast.
I mean, they could keep going.
Yeah. And I'm excited to bring new people on and just interview them. To pick their brain.
Testimonies too on some people to find out where they were when they met God.
I think that's a good one for next week.
Yeah, where were you when you met God?
Yeah, stay tuned, y'all, because we're going to come and we're going to pick your brains.
I think so. Yeah.
And guess what? You can't say no to us.
No, you can't.
Or we'll blame Bill.
We'll blame Bill.
Our producer. We've got the look.
I'm pretty annoying sometimes. I like to, I talk a lot.
I love it.
I'll get them to agree.
You do. You totally do. Well, y'all, thank you so much for joining us for this podcast and Blame Game. Check yourself.
Yeah. See you again next week.
Bye.